Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm from amandacrochets.com, and in this video I'm going to be showing you stripes 22 through 24 of the Plumberry Sampler Afghan. This is part of the Annie's Crochet Striped Afghan Club, which is a monthly subscription, and in each subscription you will get 3 skeins of yarn and the instructions to make one of the sections, which is going to be 3 separate stripes. This is an 11-month subscription kit, and they have a few different colorways available. So if you do not like this Plumberry colorway, they do have other options available if you like more neutral colors. They even have some that are more beachy tones, and of course if you love the holidays just like I do, they have a Christmas candy option. So they have a variety of options and colorways to choose from if you do not like a particular colorway. And as I said, this is an 11-month kit, so you'll have one kit each month, or you can have it every 2 weeks depending on how fast you crochet and how much you want to finish this blanket. So I feel like having those options is very nice, whether it's 2 weeks or a month. And if you do not like this particular kit, they have a variety of other crochet kits available, and looking on their website they have 7 total as of right now, and a couple of them are the Caring Crochet kit, they have the Block of the Month, they have the Mandala, and they have the Hook and Needle Kit Club. And if you do not know how to crochet or just would like to choose a different craft, they have crafts for knitters, kids, general crafts, quilt and sewing, paper, jewelry, and fabric. So definitely lots of options of different kits available, and it's always nice to just kind of see what they have available. They always update their website every now and then with different kits that they're offering, and sometimes it's just nice to try out a different craft and just try out different crochet patterns. For me, I've been crocheting for a very long time, so I feel like having this option of a kit is really nice to kind of just make me try out different stitches that I normally would have never tried before, and just put colors together that I didn't think I would be able to. I'm not really great at putting colors together without getting inspiration from other designers online, or just doing a simple Google search of crochet blankets. And I feel like with this colorway in particular, it's really opening up my eyes to all the different color possibilities that are really out there. So I really liked that. And with the front of the instructions, you get to see the majority of the Afghan. So you start here at the bottom and you work your way up. So the section that we're working on, I know you can barely see it, but it's going to be this section right over here. And if you are a member of the Annie's Kit Clubs, you can log into this website and access free video tutorials. So if you are ever working on a particular section and you become stuck, you can access the video tutorials and you will understand how to make that stitch step by step. And here is a close-up of the section that we're going to be working on. So they have stripes 22, 23, and 24, and I've never worked this section before, so this will be very interesting to see how it works up. And included in your kit you will see what particular supplies you'll need. So in this kit you get 1 skein of Lagoon, Mulberry, and Plum Rose, and you're also going to need a small amount of cream from a previous kit, as well as a I9 5.5 millimeter crochet kit, crochet hook. And you will see all these stitches. You'll see a close-up of those stitches that you're making. And if you turn to the very back of your booklet, they show you again what stripes 22, 23, and 24 look like, as well as the whole Afghan. So this is stripes 1, 2, and 3 down here, and then you work all the way up into the current section, which is going to be right here. So we're almost at the end of the Afghan, and then they're going to have the very last kit, which is going to be the border. So I really like this so far. I feel like it's really challenged me to use different stitches that I have not used before. So I highly recommend this. And if you click on the link below in the description box, you can get your first kit 50% off with my special code. So be sure to check out that if you're interested in checking out this particular kit or any other kit in general on their website. And unfortunately, Annie's only ships out to the United States and Canada. So if you live in the United States or in Canada, you can definitely get these kits. And I'm so sorry that they do not offer this kit outside of the United States and Canada. Hopefully they can change that soon, but as of right now, they do not offer this outside of the United States or Canada. So for this particular kit, these are the 3 colors that I'm going to be working with. So you have Mulberry, Plum Rose, and Lagoon. And this is the Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday Worsted. And it is 100% anti-pilling acrylic. And it's machine washable and dryable. So that means it's going to look new wash after wash. And it's also been tested and approved against 350 harmful substances. And I've mentioned this in probably every single video that this is a super soft and very nice yarn to work with. And I've used this yarn in a couple of other tutorials and blankets before in the past. And it's really, really nice, and I love it so much. And I love how vibrant the colors are as well. So definitely a very nice yarn to work with. And I really like these colors together. So let me work up stripes 22 through 24. I will give you my thoughts on them, and then I will show you what the blanket looks like so far. So here's what that next section looks like when it's all completed. So this first section down here with that turquoise color is made using linked stitches. Now this is something that I've never used before, and I have to say it was definitely not one of my favorites. I had a lot of trouble starting this blanket, or starting this section, and I ended up not really liking it at all. I think I might have had maybe 2 extra rows or something in there, because how you work the stitch is you're just making a bunch of chains and you're working down the chain, and then you kind of work sideways. So instead of going this way, you're working up and down. And I might have had an extra row in there or something, but I really did not like that stitch at all. So I was very happy to be done with that stitch and move on. And then this next section is kind of a variation on the V-stitch. And the instructions were very thorough, and they were actually a little bit confusing for me. And I don't really have a hard time reading pattern instructions necessarily, but for some reason this tripped me up a little bit. But once I understood it, I feel like they could have done a little bit better of a job explaining it. But that's just my opinion. I really like this section a lot. I felt like it was really fun, and I really like making V-stitches, so this variant of it was very nice to work up. And then finally you're working a little bit of color work here with this triangle section, and you're actually holding 2 skeins of yarn at the same time. So you're holding that plum rose color and that cream color, and you're kind of just working over the yarn. So if you've ever made a gingham blanket, this is kind of the same concept in a way. So you start off with just that plum rose, and then that next row you have that section where you introduce the cream color. and see how you work right over that color when you're not using it. So I really liked this section as well. I thought it was quite interesting, and I really liked the concept of how it worked up. So I would say 2 out of the 3 sections of this kit I enjoyed making, but I don't think I would ever make this ever again. I was almost at the point where if I couldn't understand it, I was just going to make a couple of maybe single crochet rows instead, but thankfully I was able to figure it out. But yeah, this is the next section. So this is stripes 22 through 24, and I hope you enjoyed looking at this section and how it came out. And my blank is getting quite long, so I don't know if I can show you the entire thing. So let me at least try and show you what I've worked up so far. So this is the very beginning, and then we work up along the blanket. You don't really realize how many stitches and how many different sections there are of this blanket until you actually start working on it. But there's the blanket so far, and I'm excited to work on the next section. I believe I only have maybe 2 or 3 kits left, and that includes the final kit with the border around it. So the blanket is coming to an end, so I'm excited to see that. So thank you so much for joining me today on looking at the next section of stripes 22 through 24, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see all future videos by me, and as always, happy crocheting! Bye!